Hello my brother and sisters. So in the last lecture we had done firstly set a timer for 30 minutes. Yeah, started now. In the last lectures we understand trial balance because लेजर से ही ट्रायल बैलेंस बनता है. So इसके रूल सेम है. जो डेबिट होता है जनरल और लेजर में वही डेबिट होगा ट्रायल बैलेंस में. जो क्रेडिट होता है जनरल में और जो क्रेडिट होता है लेजर बैलेंस में वही क्रेडिट होगा ट्रायल बैलेंस में. सो ट्रायल बैलेंस हेल्प्स टू एस्टैब्लिश अरिथमेटिकल एक्यूरेसी ऑफ बुक्स ऑफ अकाउंट्स. Trial balance is a summary of ledgers. There are two methods to prepare trial balance. First is total balance method and second is balance method. So yesterday we solved this question and we solved this question, very big question but very easy to solve because trial balance, what we do, we just have to put balances. And now I have to 5 questions for you to solve. So this first question is ledger and this second question is also ledger. And now in the you have 3 questions of trial balance for solving. So if you want these questions, you will get a drive link in the description. So today we are starting with subsidiary book. So what is subsidiary books? Subsidiary books, or there are two types of books. First is principal books and the second is subsidiary books. Principal books are ledger and cash book, and subsidiary books are purchase book, sales book, purchase return book, sales return book, bills receivable, bills payable, and general proper. So there are 7 types of subsidiary books, and there are 2 types of principal books which we call ledger and cash book. So understand, here there is a flow chart. First we have a financial books of accounts. There are 2 types of books we discussed. First principal and second subsidiary books. Principal books में दो तरह के होते हैं. First is ledger and second is cash book. Ledger we studied in the previous lectures, and now cash books have 4 types. First we call simple cash book, second we call cash book with discount column, we call it double column cash book. Then we have cash book with bank and discount column, we call it triple column cash book. And we have in the last petty cash books. But today in this lecture we are going to study subsidiary books. Subsidiary books are 7 types: first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. There are 7 types of subsidiary books. First we have purchase book. In purchase book we only record credit purchases. In sales book we only record credit sales. In purchase return book we record for credit purchase return. जो कुछ अपन ने परचेज करा था बट उसकी पेमेंट नहीं की है, तो दे बी परचेज रिटर्न क्रेडिट. व्हेन वी आर रिटर्निंग बैक टू द सप्लायर, so we call it for credit purchase return. Then sales return book for credit sales returns. For bills payable we have bills received book. For bills accepted we have a bills payable book. और जो ट्रांजेक्शन इन छह बुक्स सब्सिडरी बुक्स में रिकॉर्ड नहीं होंगे वो सारे ट्रांजेक्शन जनरल प्रॉपर में रिकॉर्ड होंगे. अंडरस्टैंड? सो टुडे वी आर स्टार्टिंग विथ परचेज बुक. सो परचेज बुक starting. So this is format. This is very normal format. First we have date column, then particular, then details, then amount. So there are some I've written here. So in this cash purchase are not entered in this book since these will be entered in the cash book. अपन जो परचेज बुक बनाएंगे उसमें भी ओनली रिकॉर्ड क्रेडिट ट्रांजैक्शंस, credit purchases. We not record cash purchases because we will record cash purchases in cash books. Understand? And Secondly, credit purchase items only other than goods or material goods or material such as office furniture, typewriter, and any except goods. All are the things we will generalize them. They are not entered in the purchase book. In purchase books, we only record goods or material which are our normal course of our business. We not record furniture. This is long term asset, so we will not record it in the generals. So again, we are started with purchase book. परचेज बुक का फॉर्मेट है डेट पर्टिकुलर डिटेल्स अमाउंट. We can customize it as per our requirement. We will discuss in the later questions. So, cash purchases are not recorded in purchase books. Only credit purchases are recorded in purchase book. Understand? And anything other than goods, we will not record it in purchase book. We will generalize them, but we will not record it. If it is credit, it doesn't matter they are credit or cash. We only record credit purchases or any other things purchase goods. We generalize them. Understand? Now we have this question. We have only two questions for today, so let's solve. If you understand this, we are starting with subsidiary books. Purchase, we have two types of books: principal books and subsidiary books. First we have ledger and cash book. Then we have purchase book, sales books, purchase return book, sales return book, bills receivable, bills payable and general proper. जो भी ट्रांजैक्शन इन 6 बुक्स में रिकॉर्ड नहीं होंगे वो सारे ट्रांजैक्शन जनरल प्रॉपर में रिकॉर्ड होंगे. एंड in principal books we have two types: first ledger, then cash book. In cash book we have simple cash book with discount column. We call it double column cash book. We have triple column cash book which includes cash, bank and discount column. And we in the last we have petty cash book, means for very normal, very I can say very small amount of transactions. For we have petty cash books. Then we have subsidiary books. There are 7 types of subsidiary books. First purchase, then sales, then purchase return, then sales return, then we have bills receivable, then we have bills payable, and in the last we have general proper. Understand? So we are starting with purchase book. So purchase book का format, date, particular details and amount. We can customize it. So in cash purchase we are not going to record cash transactions. Cash purchases we will record it in cash book. And in this book we record credit transactions of goods. Anything other than goods we will not record it, we will generalize it. And so start solving this question. So first read the question. The rough books of Mesos Nari and Co. Company contains the following: 2022 Feb 1st. Purchase from Brown and Company on credit. 5 gross pencils of 100 rupees per gross. 1 gross of register at the rate 240 per dozen. Less trade discounts at the rate 10%. 2 purchased, second transaction, purchased for cash from the stationery mart. So answer me, we will record it or not record? Just give me the answer in the comment. So, okay, this is a cash purchased for cash from the stationery mart, so we will not record it. So purchased computer for office use from Major's office. So goods go on credit for 30,000. Purchased on credit from the paper co. 5 reams of white paper at the rate 100 per ream. 10 reams of ruled paper at the rate 150 per ream. The state discount. Purchased 1 dozen gel pens at the rate 15 each from Messrs. Verma Bros on credit. Make out the purchase book of Messrs. Narine and Co. So, after reading this, I understand what I have to record and what I have to not record in the books. First, I have to record this. I have to record this and this. I don't have to record these two transactions because first it is cash and then it is computer. Or computer is not my course of business, normal course of business. I am not dealing computer, so I deals with stationary items. Understand? So let's start with first have a format. I tell you, अगर एग्जामिनर में कुछ आ भी ना रहा हो, सो फॉर्मेट बनाना, एग्जामिनर फॉर्मेट का ही नंबर दे देगा, लेकिन यू आर हेयर टू स्टडी, so you will complete your exam paper completely. You will solve your exam paper. So first have a purchase book. Solution: purchase book. In the books of Messrs. Narine and Co. In the books of Narine and Co. So I have a normal format. So this is our cash column, this is our detail column, and this is our date column. So we have date, then we have particular, then we have details, then we have amount. So first, purchased from Brown and Co. on credit. So firstly, I write Feb 1st 2022 from Brown and Co. Brown and Co. I purchased 5 gross pencils at the rate 100 per gross. Okay, I write here 5 gross pencil at the rate 100 per gross, rupees 100 per gross. So my answer here will be 500 rupees. And now second, 1 gross register at the rate 250 per dozen. So firstly, I also don't know what is gross. So let's check on perplexity. What is gross and how many dozen will be in gross? What is gross and how many dozen will be in a gross? So it's searching on the web. A gross is a traditional counting unit equals to 144 items. It represents 12 dozen, or mathematically, yeah, in a gross there are 20 dozen, 12 dozen in one gross. Understand? Okay, thanks for it. One gross means 12 dozen. So I should write here, uh, I can do two things here. I can write 12 dozen at the rate 240 per dozen, or I can write 1 gross at the rate 240 multiply 12. I can do both the things. So it will be, it's calculating Let's move ahead. I should write there 12,000. What's the name of register? Register at the rate 240 rupees per thousand. So it will be, where is the calculator? 12 multiplied to 40. So the amount will be 2880 rupees. So we recorded this and we recorded this. So now we have to less trade discount at the rate 10%. So I write here less trade discount at the rate 10%. So I will total both the 500 and 2880 rupees multiply 10%. So it will be 338 rupees. Now I draw a line here, and after totaling this amount less 338, so my purchase amount is 3042 rupees. So now I recorded this. We don't have to record this transaction because it a cash transaction, और in purchase book अपन को सिर्फ credit transactions record करना है. And then we have purchase computer, we will generalize it. So purchase on credit from the paper को, it's date 5 Feb 5, the paper को. So first 5 reams of white paper at the rate 100 per ream. 5 ream at the rate 100 per ream. So it will be 500 rupees. You are understanding what I am doing here? I am writing this just from the question, and in detail column I am totaling the amount and less trade discount, and nothing, I am doing nothing. And just we have to remember two things in this. We don't have to record credit transaction, we don't have to record cash transaction in this, and we have to remember one thing is cash not cash transactions हमें रिकॉर्ड नहीं करना, और एसेट्स का कुछ रिकॉर्ड नहीं करना. एंड मैंने मेरे सीए फाउंडेशन के पेपर में मैंने ये क्वेश्चन लास्ट के लिए बचा के रखा था, और मेरा पूरा सॉल्व हो चुका था. बट जब मैंने आकर देखा, ध्यान दिया क्वेश्चन में, तो वहाँ पे मैंने परचेज की जितनी भी एंट्री थी, सब एंट्री मैंने सब ए टू जेड जितनी भी 5-6 एंट्रीज थी, सबको मैंने परचेज बुक में रिकॉर्ड कर दिया. तो घर आकर देखा तो उसमें कुछ कैश ट्रांजेक्शन थे, एक मैंने कंप्यूटर खरीदा था. क्वेश्चन में कंप्यूटर खरीदा था, मैंने वो भी रिकॉर्ड कर दिया. सो आई रिमेंबर इट बिकॉज आई मैंने क्वेश्चन मेरे एग्जाम में मैंने गलत करा था, तो मुझे वो अभी भी याद है. सो फॉर यू जस्ट रिमेंबर टू थिंग्स कि कैश ट्रांजेक्शन रिकॉर्ड नहीं करना, और एसेट्स की अदर देन गुड्स कोई रिकॉर्ड नहीं होगी. एंड मूव अहेड. 10 reams of ruled paper. 10 reams of ruled paper at the rate 150 per ream. 150 per ream at the rate 150 per ream. So it will be 1500 rupees. Now let's take discount at the rate 10%. Let's trade discount at the rate 10%. So the total is 2000, and 2000 का 10% is 200 rupees. So now we have 1800 net purchase. This transactions completed. And next, purchased 1 dozen gel pens at the rate 15 rupees per each from Messrs. Verma Bros on credit. So most of the times we are in a hurry and we don't look at this 1 dozen of gel pens at the rate 15 rupees per each. I remember when I was in 11th standard and when I am solving this question, uh, I only took in a question just like this. There are some dozen written, but I didn't focus on it. I just complete like there is 2 dozen. I write 2 and multiply by 15 rupees and I write 30 rupees. Like मुझे याद है कि मैंने कुछ ऐसा ही लिखा था, but मुझे करना क्या था उस टाइम पे, मुझे जो 2 दर्जन थे 2 को मल्टीप्लाई मेरे को 12 से करना था, देन मुझे उसका मल्टीप्लाई 15 रुपीज़ कुछ ऐसा ही करना था, बट मैंने किया ये था, करना ये था, सो मेरा पूरा सम इससे गलत हो गया था. सो रिमेंबर यू शुड नॉट मेड दिस मिस्टेक. एंड so now in this question move ahead. The date is February 5th and the paper I think Messrs. Verma Bros. Messrs. Verma Brothers. We purchased 1 dozen, means 12 gel pens at the rate 15 per each. So it will be 180 rupees. And anything else? Nothing. So what I can do in this transaction is, if there is no specific, so I can write 180 here directly. Now I will total it and my total purchase will be 180 rupees, 1800 and 3042 rupees. So my total purchase is 5022 rupees. Then I close this book. So this is our question. Understand? We solved this question. Now there is another question. Purchased, read the question. Enter the following transaction in purchase book and post them into ledger. Okay. Firstly we have two फॉलोइंग ट्रांजेक्शन्स परचेज बुक के हैं और उसको बाद में अपन को लेजर में पोस्ट करना है. सो 2022 अप्रैल 4 परचेज्ड फ्रॉम अजय एंटरप्राइजेस दिल्ली 100 दर्जन रेक्जोना हवाई चप्पल एट द रेट 120 पर दर्जन, 200 दर्जन पल्की लेदर चप्पल एट द रेट 300 पर दर्जन, लेस ट्रेड डिस्काउंट 10% and we paid freight of rupees 150 rupees. And next transaction April 15 purchased from Balaji Traders Delhi 50 dozen Mac shoes at the rate 400 per dozen, 100 pairs sport shoes at 140 per pair, less trade discount, freight charged. Same question, ऊपर जो था वही. Freight charge मतलब I can say carriage, भाड़ा, transportation charges. Now we have April 28. Purchased from Tripti Industries, Bahadurgarh. 40 pair leather shoes at the rate 400 per pair. 100 dozen Roshi Hawaii chappal. What? There are so many types of chappal. And at the rate 180 rupees per dozen. We receive trade discount at the rate 10% and we have to give freight charge 100 rupees. So let's solve this question. Firstly, I should prepare a format. So now I prepare format in other style. So this is purchase book, purchase book. I have a date column, and then I have a particular, and I have a particular. Then I have a gross amount column. Then I have trade discount column. Then I have after discount column. Then I have a freight amount. Then I have a total amount column. So first I have a date, then particular, then I write here gross amount, gross amount, then I have trade discount column, trade discount, then net amount, then freight, then total amount. So first solve this. Purchased from Ajay Enterprises, Delhi, 2022, February 4, April 4, sorry, April 4, from Ajay Enterprises. Ajay Enterprises, 100 dozen. What type of 100 dozen Rexona at the rate 120 per dozen, 120 per dozen. Okay, the gross amount is, then next 200 dozen bulky, 200 dozen bulky at the rate 300 per dozen. Okay, and now the total amount of this is 12,000, and now I have 200 multiply. Total amount of this is, now the total amount of this is 72,000 less trade discount at the rate 10%. Yeah, तो इसका ट्रेड डिस्काउंट होगा 7200. Net amount will be 72,000 minus 7200, 6480. Then I have to add freight. I add 150 here, and my total purchase amount is 64950. I add freight here because ट्रांसपोर्टेशन के चार्जेस के साथ सेलर के जैसा ही अपने गुड्स ने सेलर्स के गेट से बाहर निकलने के बाद जितने भी ट्रांजैक्शंस होते हैं, लाइक फ्रेट, ट्रांसपोर्टेशन चार्जेस, हमाली एंड एनीथिंग, it will be added in the purchase amount. That's why after trade discount we adding here. Understand? And now we solve this. And next, April 15 purchase from Balaji Traders. April 15 Balaji Traders. We purchased 50 dozen max shoes. 50 dozen max shoes at 400 per dozen. 400 per dozen. The amount will be 50 multiplied 400, 20,000 rupees. And with 100 pairs sport shoes. 100 pair sport shoes at the rate 500, 140. 140 per pair. So our amount is will be 14,000. So now the total amount is 34,000. Now less trade discount at the rate 10%. Our trade discount will be 3400 rupees. Now in this I minus 3400, so my net amount is 30,600 rupees. Now I paid freight on it rupees 200, so I add 200 in the freight. My total purchase amount is 30,800 rupees. Understand? And now last, April 28 purchased from Tripti Industries, Bahadurgarh. CD line CD. So April 28 Tripti Industries. Tripti Industries. 40 pair leather shoes. 40 pair leather shoes at the rate 400 per pair. 400 per pair. So the amount will be 16,000. And next, we purchase 100 dozen Roshi Hawaii chappal. 100 pair. 100 pair Hawaii chappal at the rate 180 rupees per dozen. It's 100 dozen. Yeah. 100 dozen and the amount is 180 per dozen. 180 rupees per dozen. The amount will be 18,000. The total amount is 34,000 again. Now I receive 10% trade discount, less trade discount at the rate 10%. So it will be 3400. My purchase amount is 30,600 and I get freight of rupees 100. My total purchase amount is 30,700 rupees. So my total purchase book would reflect rupees 64950 plus 30,800 and 30. Total purchase amount is 1,26,450 rupees. My total purchase. And today we solve this, and in the next lecture we will post them into ledgers. So this is for today. Have a nice day. Solve these questions, and I will give you 5 questions in the description so you can solve them. And if you have any doubts, just ask me. And this is for today. Have a nice day.